Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Thuram. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think this fella reached...
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Potw
Finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Vinicius Junior.
Pass somewhat off target.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Koundé. Konate. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. DiMarco considers his options. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He's in a great position here.
Vinicius Junior
Finds himself offside. Not the most convincing of passes. Van Dijk.
Potw
Looking to pass their way through. Thuram. Goes for a shot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
could move up a gear here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Plenty. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
João Neves goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Good read, needed to be.
Potw do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And it's Cucurella. João Neves. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Lovely bit of skill. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for the run. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham.
Vinicius Junior
Looking to add to his goal. Great ball if he can get there. And he's found...
Big chance, must be!
And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. Thuram! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's worked it through. Thuram. Can he finish?
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Aims beyond the real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Thuram plays a sharp little ball here. João Neves. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. Pedri. Cucurella. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Cucurella.
Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Now this could be a chance. DiMarco getting this one clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substituição.
Here we go again.
Potw can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Vinicius, header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pedri with a definite foul there.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Thuram is onto this. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 15. Camisa 24.
Mohamed Salah. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camisa 21.
Gabriel. That's
Deixando
really well
para a
manoeuvred.
entrada
Oh,
dele.
that's a key interception.
Camisa 8.
Kluivert.
Camisa 11.
Mbappe.
Camisa 9. Camisa
Driving
20.
on and making good
Teremos
progress.
uma
Shoots!
substituição.
That's another chance! It's in! Botafogo back on level terms! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Sai
And
para
that has added a
entrada do
whole new
jogador,
complexion to the
camisa
game.
5.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Mendes. Kluivert does really well to win the ball there.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lukaku under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. He's beaten the last man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. In with the challenge. Botafogo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Gravenberg. And here's Mbappe. And they can counter here. Played out wide. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Matheus Nunes. Cucurella. Yildiz. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kluivert. Mohamed Salah. And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Botafogo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Teremos uma substituição.
So here comes a substitution. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Botafogo get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Caught offside that time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's the delivery. It's a mighty effort! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ruben Dias. Now Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Yildiz. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Gravenberg. And it's Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Cross to the back post. And he can clear it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In once more. Keeper has taken decisive action. Played back in. Well, the ball's gone astray. Potw, moments now away from seeing this one out. Some really good ball movement. Nuno Mendes. And that has been cleared. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Picked out brilliantly. Drives it in. All hands on deck for this one. And it's hoisted clear. 4 extra minutes added on. Gravenberg receives it in a wide position. Surely now! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
So that's it. It is all over. Potw have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Kluivert claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball has bounced loose now. Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Corner number 2 then. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Tries a shot!
Potw have their third corner.
They've played it short.
João Neves. He's having a shot! So their fourth corner of the game.
Terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Oh, what a climb!
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
And the keeper's given it away.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority.
And the shot!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Gravenberg.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Gravenberg. And here's Neves. Thuram!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The corner count is rising. That's 6. That is a brilliant...
And the shot! Goal! Potw! Potw have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Big chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, they can break here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Potw very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pedri, nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. Now it's Thuram. Knocks it into space. Bellingham does really well there, he is strong. Real chance! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Can he finish? Oh, that's another chance! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That'll be a throw-in. Looking for options for move. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement. The one takes a shot! Goal! Potw! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Oh no, this does not look good. There's the shot! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick time. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Bottom. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Here we go again then. DiMarco. Gravenberg. Probing pass. That has not gone well. Konate. And here's Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
James. Chooses to go cross-field.
Decent progress down the left.
Thuram. And it's Potw. He's picked his way through.
He's in space and looking for options. Shot could be on, and he's in on goal.
Thuram! And that is wildly off target. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
And he's worked it through. Now it's Thuram. Shoots!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
It's a lucky seventh corner.
Camisa 6, camisa 21, camisa 27, camisa 15.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Para a entrada de camisa 11.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Camisa 22.
Haaland.
Camisa
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
Substituição.
execution was lacking.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Good ball over the top.
He has a look up. And it's James. Haaland. And he's cut it out. Bellingham.
Botafogo.
Are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And no, he's seen through all of that.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And it's Bellingham. Shot, surely! It's a goal!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's managed to get free. And they can counter here. That's a good run down the left.
Rice. And the return pass. James. Pinches it off him.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that's aimed into the middle. Climbs up big! In he goes again! He's scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Teremos uma substituição.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
James making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And Giai gets good distance on it.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Mbappe. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substituição em andamento.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Potw conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Haaland. And it's Rice. Rice. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Good read, needed to be. Foden. João Neves. Matheus Nunes. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Bellingham goes steaming forward. Granit Xhaka, and that's been intercepted. Cucurella. And Gravenberch. Nice looking ball, neatly clipped into space. Mbappe! Cucurella. Could move up a gear here. Salah. And here's Haaland. Lovely, now then. And that is expertly dealt with. Done delicately.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's the keeper's ball. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 3.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Camisa 18.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Camisa 16.
Tries the cross.
Camisa 20.
Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
DiMarco. And he's quick to snatch it back. Matheus Nunes. Played out towards the right wing. Kluivert. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Aimed beyond the defence. Not the most accurate pass. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen,
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well seen, saw that coming.
he read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, terrible pass. Foden. And it's Nunez. He's got away. Fired deep towards the back post. Danger averted for now. The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Mohamed Salah first in line. One 0.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
Mbappe is the next man in the spotlight. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Potw with this chance to pull two clear.
Big character, big moment, big save.
Xhaka is the man who's second in line. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
He just did what he was asked.
Rice is the third man to step forward.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Haaland is third in line.
And in with absolute accuracy.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Lukaku comes up, their fourth taker. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So on the cusp of where they want to be.
He's buried it, and he's won it. Potw
Have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter.